last one, mate.
Now we slide out. Slide.
See, I've seen it before, mate.
Lovely, Frank.
scores for Blacktown City today. Tommy O'Brien and Maxim North in the first half. Frankie Fullercow scores in the second half. And Sutherland Sharp, Jackson Coyle and Dylan McCall were their goals. So it's full time in under 20s. Blacktown City 3, beat Sutherland Sharp 2. Congratulations to our under 20s, their second win of the season. Big birthday shout out to Alan and Robbie Easy from the Blacktown City Football Club. The twins in the under 10 JDL program here. So happy birthday, Alan and Robbie Easy. Hope you have a great day and enjoy some free game of today. Once again, on behalf of the Blacktown City Football Club, wish you a happy birthday. Also on birthdays, another Blacktown City Greats birthday today. Sean Rooney. Sean, happy birthday. One of the all-time greats of the club. So big happy birthday shout out to Sean Rooney. Welcome to the end of the stadium. Round 4 action of the NPL New South Wales competition today. Blacktown City taking on Sutherland Sharp. When the game just completed, Blacktown City 3, Sutherland Sharks 2. Today's starting lineup are as follows. Versus to the visitors, Sutherland Sharks in goals, number 1, Ben Music. Number 2, Lachlan McDonald. Number 3, Johnny Nicolau. Number 4, Stephen Amerington. Number 6, Riley Hollingdale. Number 7, Takuya Kuka. Number 14, Yuto Takuyo. Number 15, Jamie Krzyzewski. Number 16, Jacob McLaughlin. Number 17, Richard Shuriki. Number 21, results on the bench. Number 8, Brendan Gann. Number 10, Tarek Meyer. Number 12, James Russell. Number 18, John Fiorese. Number 22, Ty McGowan. Number 30, Julian Chazelle. Number 40, Lucas Rosales. Coached by David Perkovic. Now to your Blacktown City Demons. They line up like this today in goal. Number 1, Aiden Henderson. Number 3, Lachlan Hill. Number 4, Nick O'Brien. Number 6, Adam Berry. Number 7, the captain, Travis Major. Number 9, Nicholas Katadi. Number 10, Maxine Yes. Number 11, Tyler Tanaka. Number 14, Mitchell Malia. Number 22, Jacob Manini. And rounding out the starting 11, number 27, Nathan Grimaldi. On the bench, number 15, Taylor Jackson Brown. 16, Riley Nolan. Number 17, Julian Rodriguez. Number 19, Sebastian Hayward. Number 21, Aidan Renshaw. And third keeper, number 22, Rogers.
He'll send you an email just with a bunch of pointers.
Finance and Home Loans. Adam Berry, sponsored by Maintain Sand and Stone. Skipper Travis Major, sponsored by CNL Outdoor Solutions. Nicholas Katarich, the Good Edge Studios. Kodai Tanaka, sponsored by Sets AV, as well as Mitchell Malia, also sponsored by Sets AV. Caleb Jackson Brown, Boys in the Box. Riley Nolan, Fit for You, Personal Training Specialist. Sebastian Hayward, sponsored by Isogenics. Hayden Renshaw, sponsored by JP Rigging. Nathan Grimaldi, sponsored by Grimaldi Ball. And Cooper Rogers, sponsored by My Food Co. Massive thank you to our player sponsors.
Hello.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, we are all set on receiving both commentary.
Hey, let's go, hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, confirmation of today's match officials. Referee in the centre of the circle is Hayden Langholtz. Assistant referees Matthew Harris and Lucy Hungerford. The fourth official today will be Michael Harris.
Hello and welcome to Landon Stadium for the clash between Blacktown City and the Sutherland Sharks. I'm the commentator, Abs, joined by
his co-host, Thomas here. United from Football. Abdul, it's going to be an exciting match here today.
It is. Look, we're looking at two sides. Obviously, Sutherland's record coming on 3 into this game against Blacktown, who have been a mixed bag this year. 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss, sees them on 4 points in 11th place. So we're looking at an exciting clash. Thomas, the lineups for today are...
So the home side, Blacktown City SC, in goals, Caden Henderson. Number 1, number 3, Lachlan Tilt. Number 4, Nicholas O'Brien. Number 6, Adam Barry. Captain, number 7, Travis Major. Number 9, Nikola Skateric. Number 10, Maxim Yez. Number 11, Kodai Tanaka. Number 14, Mitchell Malia. Number 22, Jacob Munty. And finishing off our starting 11, number 27, Nathan Grimaldi. Abdul, on to Sutherland.
And Sutherland looking at number 1, Daniel Nizic. Number 2, Lachlan McDonald. Number 3, Yanni Nikolou. Number 4, Thais Vin Amongan. Number 6, Riley Hollingdale. Number 7, Takumi Ofuka. Number 14, Yuto Kokrio. Number 15, Jamie Perchevsky. Number 16, Jacob McLaughlin. Number 17, Richard Shawecki. Number 21, the star man, Nicholas Olsen. And obviously they are led by David Perkovic.
It's going to be a fascinating clash here and really excited, obviously, for Sutherland. Can they get their first, not 3 points, Abdul, their first points here at all for this season?
Look, I think it's a test as well for Blacktown, bouncing back from their game against Rockdale last week.
3-2, was it?
I believe so.
3-2, yeah.
It's a mixed bag from them this year, as we said before, but it's more eyes on Sutherland. I think starting 0-4 in a season where there was a lot of hype, a lot of pressure put on them, could argue partly from themselves, showing us the inside and out of the club and what they've built. Just got to see how they start, and if they start well today, I think they could have got all 3 points.
So, Abdul, it looks like the away side here. Sutherland will be kicking off today's proceedings, attacking to the right side, and Blacktown, the home side, attacking to the left. Fascinating fixture, Abdul.
A few seconds away from kicking off, Thomas, and we're off.
The last match here in the round 4 of the competition. Good to see Pacheski back out there, Abdul, on the field as well. Jamie?
Yeah, obviously, not worth bringing up on air, but, it was not pretty for Pacheski. Early goals, Nizic clearing it, Thomas. Malia with a great ball, although Nizic does come to clean it up.
It's a really good ball there, Abdul, from Malia.
Levels Tanaka on the end of that. It's making a run from deep. So how have you found Blacktown season so far, Thomas?
What up, as you sort of alluded to, sort of a mixed bag. Completing the trifecta of the win, draw, loss. Obviously looking to get their second win, Abdul, at home to close out round 4.
Look, it was a promising run there from McLaughlin. There we go. As Blacktown, look, they're looking to play that long ball early on, and I think with the centre-back partnership they've got there at Sutherland at the moment, it could definitely play into their favour.
Here's McDonald on the ball. Early ball in.
And there was a Fuka offside.
Abdul, good friend of the podcast, Nathan Grimaldi. Have you found his signing to Blacktown?
Look, he's definitely added a lot of experience to that side. People forget he has played on an A-League level. He's played for Newcastle Jets. He was at St George City last year. definitely a player to watch. And if you've seen him on the socials before, check out Grimaldi Ball and his coaching clinics that he doesn't just give us in person, but online as well. It's definitely booming on there. But back to the action, Thomas. Tanaka there trying his best. Man in question there. Grimaldi getting in front of Shaweki. Looks like they're targeting Van Amorongan's side a lot more in these early stages. Any reason you reckon?
Just trying to get a feel for the game here. Oh, here we go.
Solingdale.
Question of a pool there. Sutherland they're asking, but we'll play on with proceedings here. Pochevsky. Which the referee does give the foul.
Also plays it earlier with us to Shaweki, but Grimaldi is all over it. Son Hollingdale played a lot of his football last year at the Western Sydney Wanderers in the NPL system before going to Sydney Olympic for the championship. I believe he's come here to Sutherland. I think they'll like to get the best out of him in terms of his football. Very solid midfielder, can play box to box, can play in the six. And playing against him today at right back is Lachlan Tilt, another player coming from the Western Sydney Wanderers NPL side as well. Definitely a solid defender. Couldn't find his feet in defence at the Wanderers, probably behind Franson and Barry, but he seems to have found a good position here at Blacktown as well. And, we're looking at, one of the better up-and-coming youngsters coming through the league. And if he continues to bide his time at Blacktown, you may as well make a name for himself.
Wonderful connection there. And here's Sutherland. Looking to find the main man. Nick Olsen gets a shot off. As Perko's saying there, Abdul, it is good football.
It is, and I think it's positive football. A lot better than what we've seen in the first 3 weeks from Sutherland. Obviously trying to find Olsen, but early doors we find Ofuka in dangerous positions, and they're taking advantage of that, and Showeki's making the runs in behind. But we're continuing to see that Olsen false nine style of football where he's just coming in deep, and we're seeing a lot better runs. There's a lot more diagonal runs coming from the wider players as well. But they do have a corner here.
He's got Kayura on delivery. Decent ball in. Managed to clear their lines. Back to Nick Olsen. Deemed to be a fair challenge there. And Blacktown looked to spring early. Here's Nikola Škatarić. Unfortunately, just a bit too early. The touchy caught him also. I do believe that's Jamie Perchevsky that looks to be in a little bit of discomfort there.
Yeah, hopefully it's not too serious and he can continue on with the game. But we've seen his injury earlier this season. Hopefully, he hasn't come back too early. He played last week, but you don't want him to pick up anything else on top of what he's already had. It's been a tough first month for him this year, and we've all seen the injury that he's had. But again, it's not one you want to talk about. But it does look fine to continue there.
Looks to be okay. Just going to receive some strapping.
But a lot of positive football from Sutherland in the early doors. Hollingdale being the catalyst of it from midfield so far. As we can see there, Olsen playing a much deeper role than Shaweki. Almost playing like a centre forward in behind the striker, a second striker. Some will call a shadow striker.
Wonderful touch there from Abs' favourite man, Ryan Hollingdale.
Great player, great midfield player. As a commentator, Thomas, you've got to be as unbiased as you can. And we here today are very unbiased.
Absolutely.
He's got Shaweki in behind. Looks to find Olsen.
And Caden Henderson has done well there. Abdul commanded his box.
Grimaldi under a bit of pressure there. Thing is with Blacktown, we're starting to see them play a lot deeper than expected. You're finding Mitchell Marley at points of the game basically playing almost like a left wing back, despite them playing a back four today. Nathan Grimaldi sees that out for a corner.
Seems to be a lot of over-the-top through balls here from Sutherland. Maybe that's a weakness in Blacktown's game, that over-the-top. And obviously Perko and his coaching staff have seen that, and they've, in the last 7 minutes...
Yeah, I think we've seen, like I said, Mitchell Marley are coming back. They need that pace in behind. They've got a back four that isn't blessed with all the pace in the world, and I think they've got the attackers at Sutherland to take advantage of that. And, you know, we're seeing that early doors, second corner of the game. I believe that's Olsen on the corner.
Decent delivery in. Henderson chooses to punch. And Blacktown just about managed to clear their lines. McLaughlin. Back to Pachewski. He looks to be fine and ready to continue on with this game.
It's a foul on Yanni Nicolau.
Maxime Yes there, Abdul, just a bit too eager to win the ball.
Two hands on the back constitutes a foul. Simple as that. But, yeah, like I said, very positive so far. Early doors, 8 minutes in from Sutherland. And it's looking a lot better than it has the last 3 weeks, to be completely honest with you. For them.
Yes.
And, you know, this is the football they want to play. This is the not so much a structured style, but it's just being a bit more artsy, being a bit more creative with football, letting the players express themselves. And we're seeing that in the early doors with, you know, Nicholas Olsen coming in, doing what he does best. And you're seeing the two wide players as well, cutting inside and being dangerous. And, you know, football's not always about being the most structured or, you know, making the most passes. Sometimes it's about who's more expressive.
Shikawi Abdul, I think, has looked really, really good. I think he's the furthest man forward there. For Sutherland, I think he's been really, really good. And it's allowing Olsen to be a bit more creative in that deeper role.
Blacktown do have possession. I think they're only on the ball. Looked to pass to Tanaka, but did end up going the other way. It's Mitchell Marley, I believe, but that goes out for a goal kick. Daniel Nizic looks to restart play.
Choosing the short option.
So we see it again, Nicholas Olsen coming in very deep to collect the ball. Look, it's not what we're used to seeing from him at Wollongong last season, but he's definitely got the toolkit to execute that type of style of play. And, you know, potentially some questions might be asked, is that using it to the best of his abilities, or is that what's best for the team? And, you know, right now so far we've seen that it's helped the team going forward as Blacktown look to attack through Tanaka. But Sutherland do clear it to danger.
Not fully clear though, back to Tanaka. Just a little bit eager there, Tanaka. Didn't do his due diligence. That's the one of them.
But yeah, back on Nicholas Olsen. What do you think of his game so far this year and the role that he's had to play?
Well, as you sort of alluded to, it's a bit of a different role, a bit of a deeper role. But I think if there's any one of these 22 players up there on the pitch currently, he's the one that is very creative. That can do that. So we'll wait and see, although it's a long season. It's only round 4.
Player of the year last year as well.
For good reason, my add. Here's Travis Major. Ball in. Pachewski's done very well.
Calls for handling outside the box there. I think he should be good. But we know Nizic is a very experienced keeper.
Absolutely.
One of the leading keepers in our league as well.
He's seen it all, done it all, Abdul.
Definitely, and a great addition to this squad. He's been here for a few years now, and you know you hope to think that he'll be a part of it once Sutherland reach the goals they've they've put forward. See Sutherland on the ball.
To find Nicholas Olsen. Here he is. Gets in front of Henderson. He's just couldn't manage to find his man there, Nicholas Olsen.
That's definitely a chance gone begging there. I think, reaction time, if it was a bit quicker, probably finds his man at the back post, and Sutherland up 1-0, but we're still at 0-0 there, and they're in control of possession. Thoughts on that, Thomas?
Yeah, Abdul, it was a very tough angle for Nicholas Olsen. Did really well to get in front of Caden Henderson. And unfortunately for him, he just couldn't find that delivery. But again, positive signs. Very positive signs from Sutherland. Here's Skateric. Does better that time into control in it. Maxim has done wonderfully. Just couldn't manage to find Skateric there. Olsen versus Kamali. This is going to be a fascinating battle. It's going to be a very fascinating battle up here.
I think Nathan's suggesting he may have been offside there.
Apologies for the fruity language.
And McDonald with the throw in.
Decent ball, well done. For Sutherland, that's what Perko's shouting.
That's McLaughlin on the ball there. Playing it out to Hollingdale.
Back to Pachevsky. Olsen to McDonald. Back to him. Turns the favour.
It's well defended there by O'Brien. I will say Blacktown's tracking so far this game has been top notch. Outside of that one chance, obviously, to Olsen, but it's been competitive so far.
It's been interesting 15. First 15, Abdul.
Look, suggestions there that it was a foul, but referee has waved it away. What have you made of the game so far, Thomas?
Abdul, interesting first 15. Really, really interesting. Good intensity from both sides. Sutherland, dare I say it, have been the better of the two sides as they are attacking now. Straight to Henderson, but it's been a really interesting first 15. Abdul, if they keep this up, it's going to be a thrilling game, and there definitely will be goals in this game.
Yeah, and looking at the way Sutherland are operating, it's almost as if they're playing with a front two, you could argue.
Yep.
McDonald almost forming the right winger in attack, spot play right back, and I think it's really benefiting them because having Nicholas Olsen further in than we usually expect him out on the right has probably played a better role, and Shawecki over there as well has been just as dangerous today. And
he's been really good. He's been a really good focal point for them.
Yeah. And I think it's all good and well having, you know, your star man, but being able to utilise the rest of your squad and bringing out the best of them is always going to put you on the best foot forward to collecting all 3 points. And I think Sutherland of the two sides so far have definitely seemed more dangerous and have had the better chances. It's only a matter of time before they put them away. So as we see Blacktown on the ball. Again, looking to favour this left side. You'll see them try to come back out this way. Look. Marley on the ball there.
He's going to have a go. Not the worst effort in the world, Abdul.
No,
Why not?
no,
You can't. You're never going to win the raffle if you don't buy a ticket.
We know Mitchell Marley at his best, I'll be completely honest with you, is one of the most dangerous players in this league.
Absolutely.
Definitely a prolific goal scorer, and even on the ball in terms of passing wise can open up space from out of nowhere. And Avan Tanaka on his left side, who's currently playing left back, but you know, whatever they're in attack is basically their widest player out on the left, has really aided to him because similar to Olsen, the further in he's playing, the more dangerous he is. We'll say, JV Pachevsky's definitely...
Here's McDonald. And he's done well there. Lachlan McDonald looking to find Shweki. Shweki's done his due diligence in tracking back, making sure, following Adam Berry all the way to the touchline and winning. His team are thrown in a very dangerous area. Lachlan McDonald choosing to go long on this throw.
To the box. Oh, just wide. Then Morgan definitely troubled Caden Henderson, made him dive, but it was just wide there. I'll tell you what.
Brilliant control, though.
I will say, for a centre back, without a doubt, or left back in this case. Are they playing a bit of a back five?
It seems to look like it, Abdul. Obviously, we all know Perko Abdul in the way he likes to play his football. It's very fluid.
It is. Because we're seeing McDonald definitely play it further up, and I think, like we said, with that front two and Hollingdale playing in midfield, it does look like a bit of a back five and a wing back formation in a way, which numerically so far has done the job.
Here's Travis Major, though. Adam Berry finds him wonderfully. Here's Major at the edge of the box. Sutherland! And he pulls it wide.
So the best chance of the game so far for Blacktown?
Most definitely. Abdul, I would argue, best chance of the game. Travis Major, wonderful ball to Sutherland, and he just couldn't find the target. Could have been 1-0 inside the 20 for the home side. Just unlucky there for Nikola Sutherland.
As I was saying before, I'm feeling a bit bad for Jamie Pachevsky this game. He's had a couple knocks, and I think there was a header he just took before. I think he clipped him on the mouth a little bit. So definitely hasn't had the lucky end of the stick so far in this game.
The life of a centre-back, Abdul.
Some might say the hardest position on the field.
Daniel Nizic does well. Matty. Just a bit of pinball there from both teams, exchanging a couple of passes. Blacktown looked to regain possession of it with Adam Berry to Major. Back to Berry. Muncie, bit aggressive there. Abdul, he lost the ball, wanted to go win it back. Just a bit too aggressive, and he earns the first yellow card of today's proceedings, unfortunately for Blacktown's case.
Major wins the ball back there. Shaweki definitely doing well, tracking back again.
He's been really good, Abdul, in this first 20. Here he is again. And he earns his team a free kick in a dangerous position, Abdul.
Looks like Nicholas Olsen will be taking the free kick.
We definitely...
Too far out.
For him? Possible. But Abdul, we saw the quality of his deliveries. Obviously, when he was at Wollongong Wolves, we all know that he can deliver off the dead ball. Let's see what he can do on this one. Wonderful deliveries, but just on the edge of the box. Blacktown cleared their lines.
I will say, for a defender, Van Amongen has definitely made his mark so far, especially in the box in attack, because he's had two strikes, two very well taken strikes, and that one there on the volley, the half volley.
A bit of a Dutch blood there, Abdul?
Potentially. We're here assuming it's Dutch Thomas.
Judging by the last name. Off to Nicholas Olsen, edge of the D. Finds McDonald. That was the target.
Tamale on the ball there.
Shkatridge, that's better. Here's Tanaka for Blacktown.
Got Malia in the box. Chooses to go and wins his side a throw-in. Berry on the ball. Stefan Grimaldi. Back to Tanaka. Back to Grimaldi. Misplaced ball there by Meniti. But Blacktown do still have possession.
And it's Travis Major. Looking to find Malia. Nizic with the save.
Major back to Meniti.
Decent ball out. Just a bit overhit there from a Blacktown perspective.
Perko there just expressing that communication is key. You know, when in danger, ask for your teammates, talk to your teammates, and I think these last few passages from Blacktown have, they've taken advantage of the space in the Sutherland box, and if they continue to do so, they may take the lead. I think Souther's opening 10 or so minutes was definitely on the advance. Also looked to be in an offside position there, but Sutherland looked at the better 10 minutes, the opening 10-15 minutes. But I will say these last 5 to 8 minutes or so have definitely gone in Blacktown's favour.
Yeah, they definitely started slow back down, but they're definitely building nicely up to into this game.
That's a Sutherland throw. Finds Hollingdale midfield. But great work by O'Brien. You know, when they say, Thomas, when in doubt, you kick it out.
That's it, Abdul.
But I think it's been definitely an interesting battle midfield so far. You know, you've had Hollingdale effectively taken on not just Berry, but Meniti as well. And it's definitely shown that the quality of players in midfield at the moment is, you know, in the NPL at least, is definitely rising. And
absolutely,
for a young player like Riley Hollingdale to be able to take on not just Berry but Meniti, and especially Meniti being that moving six, almost that N'Golo Kante, like, you know, as you like to express, Thomas, at times.
That workhorse, Abdul, the engine.
Yeah, but it goes to show you as well that sometimes, you know, the midfield will make the biggest difference, and that double pivot they're playing today at Blacktown is slowly but surely starting to creep its way into Sutherland's plans. And, you know, unless Sutherland do something about it outside of that ball there from Grimaldi, I think Blacktown could creep in and potentially take all 3 points today. As we see Sutherland win a throw. Chamalia there on the ball. Great ball by Henderson to find Tanaka. He's got Marley on his inside, but chooses to go back to Grimaldi. Finds O'Brien. Plays it out to Major. Finds Berry. Finds Meniti. Great football there. O'Brien back to Henderson. It's the stuff you work in training, Thomas. This is definitely, you know, that one-to-one possession. The rondos, they'll make the biggest difference as we go along. Skataric. I think Skataric needs to come back a bit deeper, just from what we've seen so far. He's waiting for the ball, but Sutherland have done well to ensure every time he gets the ball, if he doesn't just lose possession, they're making it a lot hard for him to bring it down and control it. But he definitely is that striker that likes to run him on as he goes there. Skataric there.
Just couldn't manage to control it there, Abdul. Skataric. Here he is again. Connected with Tanaka. Tanaka's going to have a hit. And Major did his best attempt to try and keep it in, unfortunately. Got it in, but Abdul, and went out for a throw-in.
That reminds me of, Thomas, your football shots this morning at the your Sunday League game.
We managed to win that game, Abdul. Very happy scene. So.
Fair enough.
Here's Grimaldi. Olsen giving chase.
Great header in by Nicolau, but it's back in Blacktown's favour. Berry there on the ball. Back to Henderson. Olsen's pressing him. Does well to find Major. Finds Skataric. Great challenge there by Hollingdale. Back with Berry.
He's become a bit frantic, Abdul, in his last 5 minutes.
He has. That's Mitchell Marley on the ball there. Done well.
Big shouts there, Abdul. Big shouts there from the Blacktown bench.
Referees waved it away.
There did seem to be a pull, though, Abdul, but McDonald's challenge deemed to be fair. We're playing on here with Grimaldi.
So the referee's got the best view at the end of the day, and that does go out for a Blacktown corner. Back on that penalty shout. The referee's got the best view there, and you know, yes, he may have cut inside him, and it does look like there was a pull, but referees deemed it otherwise. And apologies for the
fruity language.
The fruity language on the sideline there. That's Mark Crittenden looking for answers. But Blacktown have a corner. That's Tanaka on the corner.
Let's see how he goes with delivery. There's some ball in. Not cleared properly. Just a bit of bouncing around. Adam Berry's done well there.
And ET back to Grimaldi, who drives with the ball, finds Tanaka, continues the drive, but is unable to find the centre-back. Plays it upfield. Skataric is pressing. Tanaka wins the ball back for Blacktown. Dangerous area. Looks to find Major down the right side.
He's the captain of Blacktown, Travis Major. Let's see what he can do. Delivers a decent ball in. Skataric just couldn't redirect it on target.
They win themselves another corner. I think Blacktown have definitely had the best of this last 15 minutes or so, without a doubt. Sutherland, for the best of the 15 minutes that they had at the start, have definitely sat back a bit more this last 15 and have struggled to work their way out. But if you've watched Blacktown for the first 3 weeks, you know this is the style of play they love. They love that pressure. They love being able to get on top of opponents and build pressure like this as well.
And those quick transitions, Abdul, you've noticed every one of their decent attacking chances that they've created, Abdul, it's been quick.
Yeah. Here we go. Tanaka on the corner again. Overhit it a tad bit. That does go out for a goal kick. Bit of a friendly conversation between the managers there, Thomas.
That's rare to say, although during a game of football.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. That was a decent way to settle a disagreement.
No, that is true. It's nothing like Conte and Tuchel from years ago, Thomas. More civilised. Looks to find his centre back.
Go straight into touch, unfortunately, for a Sutherland perspective. They're playing on here. Škatić with a decent ball into Malia. Nizic has done excellent. He's come out well, commanded his box.
And Sutherland end up with the throw there. Mate, Malia generally finishes those off. Went straight at the keeper, but Nizic, as you said, shut it down really well. Read it really early, and as any goalkeeper does, any good goalkeeper does. Comes up for a side big time.
Absolutely. From a Sutherland perspective, Abdul, to just become a bit frantic. They're wasting possession here a fair bit too easy, and guaranteed Perko and his staff won't like that.
No, definitely, and I think what they had in that first 15 minutes was that controlled chaos in a way, but you look at these last 15-20 minutes that Blacktown have had, they've pressured them to mistakes they weren't making earlier, and as we see Caden Henderson going long, hold on there, by the Sutherland defender.
Maniti. To Berry. Berry looking to go long for Yez. Sutherland can't bring it under his control. Back to Maniti. Travis Major looking to find Sutherland. He does. Here's Nicholas Sutherland. Just couldn't get his pass off. Well defended there by Sutherland.
That's Lachlan Tilt there, playing a lot higher than we've seen him play in the past as well. Generally, a centre-back, right-back, your defender's defender. As we can see this season, his game's begun to evolve a fair bit. And I think, that right side between Major, Skataric and Tilt has definitely caused a lot of trouble, but I do think the breakthrough will come through their left side. I think the way Tanaka and Malia have definitely linked up, it's proved to be a lot of danger as we see Grimaldi on the board. Back to O'Brien. Plays it back to it.
Quarter possession there, Blacktown. Looking to break off this. And here's Nicholas Olsen. McDonald on the overlap here. Olsen not choosing to find him with a delicious ball. And they just couldn't get the touch there, Sutherland.
Yes, that was Takumi Afuka, inches away from opening the scoring and against the run of play, some might say.
But Abdul, the player of the year, that's his quality, isn't it? With a delicious ball. From a Sutherland perspective, couldn't manage to find the opening goal of the game. Grimaldi looking to go long.
Nizic not taking any chances there, just clearing it up for a throw-in. Could have picked it up. Say Tanaka's been quite busy in this first half, up and down that left flank.
He's a very attacking fullback, Abdul. Up and down. Your modern day fullback, some would say.
His namesake Tanaka at Leeds United as well. Very, very similar player. Massive engine, gets up and down the field really well. That's Lockie Tilt on the throw-in.
Both sides looking to exchange long throws here, Abdul.
Seen him do this at the Wanderers a few times. It goes long, gets into the box. Grimaldi tips it on.
Looking to find Shikari. Grimaldi's done well there.
They have quieted down Schweiky quite a bit in this last sort of 10 minutes or so. It's definitely been, the back line has stepped up for Blacktown. Grimaldi started to drive the ball a bit further in. Tanaka's played a lot higher. Tilt's managed again to attack a bit more. And even when you look at someone like Maniti's definitely begun to get across and help that defence that bit more, which allows them on the counter-attack to be able to hit them a lot quicker and a lot faster. So
I think Blacktown simply, they're just controlling the ball a lot better when they have it. Southern look to be a bit frantic.
There's a clear identity in the way Blacktown are playing at the moment, and I think Sutherland, it's going to take probably another 10, 15 minutes of controlled possession for them to regain what they had in that first 10, 15 minutes. But, you know, as you said, the controlled possession, the identity, the way they know they want to play, Blacktown's executing their plan a lot better, and they've had the better of that first half.
Back to Pachevsky.
Shawecki finds McDonald. Back to Shawecki. But it's cleared up to Major.
Back to Shawecki. Looks to switch. Just unfortunate for Sutherland. Wonderful.
Wonderful ball by Afuka. I will tell you that. When it comes to that left side, and both sides, I think their left side's their danger side, Thomas.
Absolutely. Still goalless, Abdul, with 7 minutes left of this first half.
Who would you say has had the better of the chances?
Blacktown still with Sutherland on the ball, though. Let's see if they can get the opener. They can.
Great save by Caden Henderson.
What a save there by Caden Henderson.
But Takumi Afuka, these last couple minutes, has definitely looked dangerous. Chevsky sends it out for what looks to be a Blacktown throw-in. Great work there by Tanaka.
Malia looking to find Major. Will end up its way to Nikola Škatrić. Back to Tanaka.
Plays it out to Jez. I believe the wingers for Blacktown have swapped sides.
Quite common, Abdul, in football.
Jez has made his way to the left. Back to Maniti.
Switching sides here, looking to find the opening in this Sutherland two banks. Their midfield and attacking. Trying to find that opener here with about 5 minutes left to go. Here's Tanaka.
Looks like Blacktown have won themselves another throw-in.
Another long throw, Abdul.
It's a common theme in football now.
It has.
Thomas is handy as a corner.
For some teams, let's see if Blacktown can make the most of theirs.
Grimaldi handing it on. Back to Berry. To Maniti.
Still not fully cleared, though.
That's what you call a clearance, Thomas.
It is. Convincing.
But the ball is back with Blacktown. As they look to find Major in the box.
Here's the first knock on Nikola Škatrić.
That hit the back of the net, Thomas. We're talking one of the strikes of the season so far. Great take on the half volley. And to be honest with you, Škatrić, when you get him in those positions, he's at his best.
Abdul, was a bit of a snapshot there from Nikola Škatrić. Bouncing hard volley. Any striker's dream. And you hear him from the coaching bench, Abdul, shoot. That's exactly what you want to hear there as a striker.
3.5 minutes before the break.
McDonald couldn't manage to get the flick on there that he desired.
I say, Travis Major is one of the best haircuts in the league, without a doubt.
He does, Abdul, he does.
Flowing mullet. We'll have to see it in the NPL. One in every team, some might say.
Henderson, decent switch to Tanaka. Grimaldi. little behind Malia. Malia manages to do well. Shrekky giving chase. O'Brien, not the best. Clearance. He's going to receive a yellow card there, Abdul. O'Brien didn't manage to clear his lines there, Abdul.
Yeah.
Shrekky, credit to his press.
It definitely hit his hand there. Referee gives the yellow cards.
Second one of the evening.
Second one of the evening. I believe they've both gone to Blacktown as well. Yeah. So probably want to calm it down a little bit if you're Blacktown at the moment. You don't want to receive any more yellow cards, put any more players in danger of receiving a second or even a red card on top of that. Because, you know, in Sutherland's case, they've played against 10 men this year. Yes, it didn't go their way, but, you know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you again. Fool me 3 times.
And Nicholas Olsen here on the free kick. Decent ball in. Aiming to find Pachevsky. Couldn't manage to find him. But Abdul, his set pieces are quality, aren't they, from Nicholas Olsen?
They are. Look, Nathan Grimaldi done well to get in front of that and just let it flow through. Like we said, Blacktown's defence is one of the best in our league in terms of the players that they've got, the size, the pace of them. They may not be the quickest, but their defending ability is definitely up there. And dealing with someone like Nicholas Olsen, the way he puts the ball in and the way he gets himself into the box, I think Blacktown have done fairly well so far.
So with a minute and a half here left until half-time, who would you argue's had the better chances here?
I think Sutherland's had the best chance of the game. I think Blacktown have had the better of the chances.
Thinking of Nicholas Katovich there as well. He's had a couple.
He's had a couple. I think Sutho's chance through Ofuka, I believe, was probably their best chance of the game. But Skateric on the ball here.
Decent ball in.
Plays
Looking
it
for
into
Yasmin,
Chen.
yes! And Blacktown City get the opener just before half-time, Abdul. A dream time to score for the home side and taking a precious 1-0 lead into half-time here.
Yeah, it's a fantastic ball played into the box. Then Yez finds him with the header. And I'll tell you what, Nicholas Skateric has had the better of the shooting ability in the first half. But when it comes to that pass, the best one of the game, puts his side ahead 1-0.
It's a brilliant ball, Abdul, from Skateric. And Maxim Yez just needed to redirect it, and he did exactly that. And Blacktown City are going to look to take a wonderful lead, a precious lead into halftime here.
Mate, I will say, I think going into halftime, Mark Christensen will definitely be a happy man. Obviously, he seems frustrated on the sideline at the moment, but you could see the stress has come off his shoulders a little bit just then. Took the hat off just to breathe a little bit.
Famous white cap.
Look at that, 2 additional minutes in the first half.
Back to Pachevsky. Looking to go long. Shweki just couldn't manage to get out of the way.
Nicolau done well there to keep his hands down. Tanaka the throw in. Svan Skataric. Say that pass was intended, Thomas.
I thought it worked out. Not the best clearance there from Sutherland. Adam Berry.
Finds Malia. He gets it in the box. To Yez. But unable to get his head to that.
Just a bit too high there, Abdul. For Maxim Yez. Back to Travis Major. He's done well there. Lost the ball, Abdul, but that's exactly what you want to see. When you lose it, you want to recover. Leading the side there, by example.
And that is halftime here at Landon Stadium. Blacktown City leads Sutherland Sharks 1-0 with a fantastic goal to Maxim Yez. Beautiful ball put in by his striker, Thomas. How are we feeling after that one?
It was wonderful ball by Scottish, as you alluded to, and I would argue on the basis of play, Sutherland started definitely the first half the stronger of the two, but Blacktown, they built nicely, Abdul, and they got their just desserts, didn't they?
And I think they'll go into that half-time. The happier the two sides. I think David Perkovic has a few things to say to his side just to get them back out, up and running, and how they played in that first 10 to 15 minutes. But Blacktown City, you've had your chances. They've put the one that mattered away, and they'll be the happier of the two.
By no means, Abdul, is this game done. Stick with us here at Football New South Wales on YouTube to watch the remaining 45 minutes here in the last match of round 4 in the men's New South Wales NPL competition.
back for the second 45 minutes. No changes at half-time. The sides remain as is. It is Blacktown 1, Sutherland Sharks 0. Thomas, welcome back.
I thought it's going to be an exciting 45 here where Blacktown looking to build on a brilliant first-half performance, Abdul, capitalising with a goal from Maxim Yez, and Sutherland still looking for their first win here to cap off. Not the best start for them in the men's New South Wales NPL 1 competition, but still plenty of time to go in this match of round 4 here at Linden Park.
As they go along to Lachlan Tilt. Sit back inwards. It's Berry on the ball. Goes out wide to Tanaka. It's back to Berry. Back to Tanaka. Tries to find Malia. Grimaldi, I think he's looking for a switch, but opts to go to O'Brien instead. Again, calm and composed from Blacktown. I think that's what they need.
Absolutely, Abdul. Trying to, again, slowly into this next 45, Abdul. They know they've got a job. Sutherland not just going to stay passive. They're going to come out and try and in search for the equalizer, possibly the winner. So Blacktown know what they need to do. As Henderson looks to go long, finds Major. Just no one running off his flick on.
I think Olsen's taking his more traditional right wing position early in the second half.
Let's see if that can pay some dividends for Sutherland, Abdul.
I'd like to hope so, for Sutherland's hope at least. So we can see Sutherland on the ball.
Play on here. Travis Major's got a bit of space to run into. Here's Major. What can he do? Looks to go long. Looks to go down the line. And wins his team a corner.
I think Kokorio definitely thought he'd won himself a free kick at least in midfield before Major took the ball there. And then we can hear Perko questioning the decision. He reckons it was a corner, Thomas.
Reckons it's a goal kick, Abdul, and he gets his wish.
Lachlan on the ball. Plays it back to Van Amongen. Hollingdale, great turn there, gets away from Yaz. It's McLaughlin.
Olsen dropping deep, finds the ball with space to run into. Back to McLaughlin.
Back to Shaweki, who does hit it wide. Like Kokurio definitely had the better option there, but left it for Shaweki, and the chance does go backing for Sutherland.
But Abdul, you can see what they're trying to do. Olsen drop deep with plenty of space to run into, and that's exactly where you want your star man.
100%, and McLaughlin's definitely playing a much, much more attacking role, getting, whether it's out wide or inverted, into near the box. It's paying dividends so far in early days, but again, you risk leaving the space open out the back. We saw you lose the ball in a dangerous area. You got a player like Travis Major on this side, and he can definitely make it count. So,
He's Tanaka on the ball.
does well to keep a hold of that. It's Olsen on the ball there. Great win. Even better by Blacktown. Looks to find Skataric, who's got Major on the edge of the box. Will he look to shoot? Straight at the keeper. Nizic does well to pick that one up.
That was a big chance within the first 5 here in the second half to establish a precious 2-0 lead for Blacktown.
Fuka on the ball there.
Jevsky.
Kokurio's definitely had a few loose balls in midfield in the last few minutes. I think if he can hold on to that in that dangerous position, he could definitely put someone like Nicholas Olsen through in front of him. And it's those little bits and pieces, those moments that when you do turn the ball over, makes the biggest difference. And I think we're seeing that with Sutherland in the early stages.
Absolutely, Abdul. Just got to make sure the quality of the pass team as well. Pachevsky just a bit overhit there as well. And that's been the story of Sutherland.
Yeah, Manides on the ball there. Onto Lockie Tilt. Travis Major. O'Brien plays it back to Henderson. Young keeper, Caden. Very young keeper.
He's done well, though. He's done well.
Stefan Lachlan Tilt. Balls with Jez. He's got Travis Major. Skateric in front of him. Shoots himself. Calls for handball, but referee waves it away. Nizic goes long. Fuka on the ball. He's got Shaweki in front of him, but Manidi does win the challenge there.
McLaughlin for Sutherland. Fuka. Still got a heel lock on McLaughlin.
I think Grimaldi cleans that one up. Barry. Tanaka looks to go long to find.
Tried to find Skateric there, Abdul.
It's Olsen on the ball. He's got his fullback wide, and Sutherland win themselves a corner.
It's a goal kick, Abdul. Deemed to be a goal kick. I know from up here it looks a bit different. But deemed to be a goal kick there for Blacktown.
Is that what the referee said?
That's what the referee's given, mate.
Fair enough. And David Perkovich disagrees. All right, we see Kane Henderson restart play. Lachlan Till goes long. Finds Skateric. Major on the ball. He's got Malia through, but Nizic makes the save. Fortunately for Mitchell, he was offside.
Again, Abdul, just a cheap turnover there from Sutherland. And Blacktown in transition. They've looked deadly so far. They absolutely have.
Yeah, and it's costing them ultimately. Those little bits and pieces where that attention to detail really matters. And you turn the ball over in a dangerous area, or you misplace a pass, or you mistouch a ball. It's costing them, and it's opening up chances for Malia, as we see here. You got Yez, turns it over to Skateric, who looks to find Major to his right. Ignores that. He's got Tanaka on his left, who'll look to find someone in the box. Plays it back out to Malia, who crosses it in. Major takes a touch, crosses the ball back. Nizic does clean that up. That could have been dangerous there for Sutherland. Thomas.
Absolutely. Again, good passage of play there from Blacktown.
Another loose pass by Sutherland. And Blacktown look to hit them on the counter. Skateric, great turn. Another great turn. Is that a Cruyff turn, Thomas?
It is. And that's better from your striker. Exactly what you want. Holding up the play, bringing other teammates into play.
Look, they're trying to find Kokurio with a ball in midfield. And the last 3 or 4 times, Blacktown have been all over it and they've turned over possession. I think it's probably time for Sutherland to be able to choose a different pass, be a bit more careful with their passes. As we see Lockie Tilt make his way into the box. Back to Yez. Can't find Barry, unfortunately. O'Brien does get the ball back, though. Tanaka, the busiest man on the field, looks to cross it from deep. Hollingdale's on the ball now.
And this is where they need to be quick here, Sutherland. They need to go with pace.
Ball's with a Fuka, but chooses to turn. Agree with you there. It's look up, head up. You got to play with your head
Space.
up.
Heaps of space. For Sutherland, those moments, they just need to make a better decision there because they were open.
Look, Blacktown are happy to play in front of the ball. They're happy to let Sutherland hold the ball at the back. They're up 1-0 at the end of the day. You just got to take that risk, and as we see here, they're going to go out wide. It's Golson in midfield. As we can see there, the ball is back out with McLaughlin.
Still bounces around. Still Nicholson gets his shot off. Well defended. Blacktown clear their lines. Still with Sutherland though. Oh, and it is a penalty. Nicholas Olsen wins his side a penalty at a crucial time of the game, up to 10 minutes into the second half. And Sutherland, this is the chance that they're looking for.
Yeah, Tanaka stuck a foot in there, wrong time, and ultimately Nicholas Olsen, an experienced player, read the play really well, won his side a penalty, and now they've got the chance to level up the scores. Question is who's going to take it, Thomas?
Nicholas Olsen, he's got his hand with the ball. You know what that means? One thing. Nicholas Olsen to level the proceedings here and give Sutherland a crucial goal in this tie. And here it is, Sutherland Sharks with the chance to level the game here with Nicholas Olsen. Nicholas Olsen for Sutherland Sharks makes no mistake. Olsen levels proceedings here. Perko's reaction is strong, and it is 1-1 here at Lindsay Park.
I think the Sutherland fans down in that bottom left corner cheering for that penalty, Thomas. Look, when it comes to the second half so far, I think there's been a lot of positivity from Sutho, but as we saw there, they chose a different pass. They made the 1%ers count, got up the field, won themselves a penalty, and now the scores are 1-1. So, scores are level again. How are you feeling ahead of the rest of the 35, 40 minutes or so left, Thomas?
Abdul, plenty of time here. It's a frantic game. It's going to be exciting. I can't wait to see what the remaining 30 minutes holds here.
Up until it's his head to it.
Oh, just an underhit clearance. Here's Nicholas Katarich, though, for Blacktown. Looks to go outside the boot. And just didn't manage the conviction on it. Nizic claims.
Some would say he held L2 there. All right, but again, as we mentioned it a couple of minutes ago, it's the 1%ers. You can't sleep on those. And Blacktown have enough quality to punish you for it. So it's about control. It's about holding the ball. It's about making those passes count for Sutherland.
Looking to find long. Here's Nicholas Olsen. Just a bit of a foul there, Abdul.
Definitely lots of positivity there in that play as well. But when it comes to Nicholas Olsen, I think if he keeps himself on side, he's probably putting down in the back of the net, to be honest with you. As we see our first change of the game for Sutherland. Brendan Gann coming on for number 41.
Lachlan McDonald's changed shirts there. He was number 2. I didn't look different.
Bit of confusion up here.
So Lachlan McDonald off, Brendan Gann on.
Nice to see Julian Fideli on the bench as well, Thomas.
Yep, Julian Fideli. Kato Henderson with a good switch. Travis Major.
As well, finds Lachlan's hill, picks up the ball in a dangerous area, but is unable to bring it down. He's won a lot of his headers. He's won a lot of his aerial duels, Lachlan's hill, and they've used him as a target for that long ball. And to be honest with you, it's worked. So there's no need to change it at the moment. And respectfully to Sutherland Sharks, Blacktown's game so far, by that penalty, has worked to a charm.
Absolutely, absolutely. And they can even throw a ball here as well, Abdul. Blacktown again looking through that avenue of the long throw. Let's see what they can do.
Nathan Grimaldi gets his head to it. calls for a penalty. Adam Berry unfortunately couldn't get full control of that ball. But it's back with Tanaka. Wins that ball back. It's Dolson. They looked at Shaweki on the break. Calls for a foul. Afuka, some might say fouled in midfield. The referee waves it away. He's on the ball again. Tries to find Shaweki. Got McLaughlin to his left.
Gets the ball in. So Brendan Gann, first touch of the ball for him. Decent delivery in. Unable to find a player in white.
McLaughlin there, finds Olsen. There's a lot more flow to the way they're playing now as well.
Olsen returns the favour. Here's McLaughlin. Grimaldi covered his ground well there. Prevented any danger up at him.
Long live Grimaldi ball.
I'm doing this last 5 to 10 minutes. This game's really opened up, hasn't it?
It definitely has. I think there's been a bit more control in the way that Sutherland are playing, and they've won a corner which Kokurio is taking as we speak. They're crowding the keeper, they're crowding Caden Henderson, and you think that's exactly where the ball's going to drop. As he steps up to take the corner.
Maxim Yaz clears well.
Olsen goes back to Kokurio. And the foul goes Sutherland's way.
Not the best challenge there from O'Brien. And as a result, Nick Olsen is going to deliver a ball in again to a very dangerous position here for Sutherland's perspective.
Daniel Nizic asking the question of whether it should be a yellow card. Referee's waving it away.
That's the highest he's mentioned today.
Yes, we don't know Daniel to be much of a travelling keeper or an outfield player. Doesn't want that much out of his box.
Well, here's Nick Olsen Abdul again for Sutherland in a dangerous position. His deliveries off the from a dead ball have been quality all game. Let's see if he can make another one.
Olsen in the box. Unfortunately for Van Umongen, goes over the bar.
But again, the quality of the ball, Abdul. Wow.
The Blacktown's looking for their first substitution of the game. Be Riley Nolan coming on for the assister, Nikola Skataric.
And he's done well today, Abdul. Nikola Skataric has been involved. Obviously got the assist as well, but he's had a couple of chances. Definitely a hard 60 minutes effort here by Nikola Skataric.
A few Cruyff turns as well. Add them to the highlight reel. Okay, when they're by Nolan, first touch of the game. A bit more of a youthful take to their front line now, I think, with Nolan
Absolutely.
up front. Obviously, the experience of Major and Marley on either side, you know, can't put it past them. But as we see, Maniti on the ball, plays it out to Major.
You need to retain the ball there. Come on.
Another famous Lachlan tilt long throw.
Let's see if they can pay dividends from this one.
He looks to throw it in. Tanaka on the ball. We'll send it back. Travis Major. Referee calls that a foul, obstructing the keeper. As David Perkovich just said there, unfortunately for Jamie Pachevsky, he can't be leaving a 2v1 on the keeper. Fortunately for him, Daniel Nizic was able to claim duel, held his hand strong and made sure to assert himself. But on another day, could have gone another way. Could have been 2-1. Look to find Shaweki.
Brendan Gang giving chase as well.
Shaweki with a great turn to Olsen, who goes back to Shaweki. He's got an option on his inside, but it does go just wide of Ofuka.
One-touch football, Abdul, that's exactly what you want to see from Sutherland. Quick, direct, and dynamic.
Well, that's when they've looked at their best today. It's that one touch, that quick football, getting on the advantage line and making sure your chances count. And it's twice today Ofuka's been inches away from putting it to the back of the net. So it's only a matter of time. Caden Henderson restarts play. Thomas, you've had the fortunate experience of playing with Caden.
He's a good man, Caden Henderson. I've known him a very long time. Very good keeper as well.
Great win there by Travis Major.
Nolan's done well there off the bench when he's side a dangerous throw in. Lachlan Sildy's strutting forward up. Do you know what that means?
Long throw time. Finds Nolan. He's got Major on his inside, but will probably opt to find Tilt as they win themselves another throw-in. See Nathan Grimaldi getting up to the box. Very Gabriel Magalesh of him. As we know, he can find himself on the score sheet quite a bit. Was on the score sheet in their first win. You see Grimaldi heads the ball on. Olsen makes the run through. There's space in front of them. He's got Shaweki to his left. Shaweki collects the ball. Ofuka on his inside. Ofuka picks it up. Goes back to McLaughlin. Finds Hollingdale.
Blacktown defended really, really well there. Up the with numbers, they sprinted back and they prevented a dangerous chance.
So we got Kurio plays it out wide.
Brendan Gann, decent ball in. Going to get a second bite at the cherry here for Sutherland. Decent ball in. Oh, and it's just unlucky there for Sutherland. Ofuka just couldn't manage to dip his effort under the bar.
No, definitely there. Look, I think that initial chance with Olsen on the break, without a doubt, they played their cards right. I think they're in on goal there. I think Blacktown defended well, but a cleaner pass to a cleaner pathway, you probably find yourself 1-on-1. And I think Shaweki was unlucky not to get himself a foul there with the pull on the shirt too. So, as we say, we've got about 23 minutes and stoppage time.
25 left from stoppage time as well. It's going to be an interesting 25-year-old ball. The game's really opened up in this last 15.
All right. Lachlan Tilt wins himself foul there. It's been fantastic today, Lachlan. I will say that. I think Blacktown have had a few standouts. I think he's definitely been one of them.
He's been everywhere.
The fullbacks in this game today, I think you look at Lachlan Tilt and you look at Tanaka on the other side. Definitely made it hard for the other team, and vice versa for Sutherland. Look at the work McLaughlin's put in today. It doesn't go missing.
No. Anidi to Berry. Back to Grimaldi. Berry demanded the ball.
Tanaka finds Malia. Finds Nolan. Got Yez on the inside. And Blacktown take the lead. A great finish by Yez. Thomas, thoughts on that?
A wonderful goal, Abdul. Berry, Tanaka, Nolan, Yez. That's exactly where we want to see Abdul. Quick, dynamic, and they take the lead at home with about 20 to go. 2-1 to Blacktown.
There may or may not have been a deflection in there, but it doesn't matter. A great piece of work by Blacktown. Finished, and I think well-deserved. I do think well-deserved. And they've had the better of the chances today. They've had the better of the football being played today. And I would say, credit to him. It's well deserved, yeah.
Maxim Yez, he just crept into the box, Abdul, and he did exactly what a good striker does. Just redirected. Brilliant ball by Nolan. He's been really good since he's come on as well, Nolan.
100%. And we're looking at our second substitution of the day for Blacktown City. Caleb, Jackson, Brown, and Haywood coming on for what looks to be
Adam Berry's off.
Alan
and Mali, I believe.
Mitchell Malia, yeah. So it will be Mitchell Malia coming off for Caleb, Jackson, Brown, and Sebastian Haywood coming on for Adam Berry. Seen Caleb Jackson Brown last year, spent his time at the Western Rangers, formerly known as Mount Druitt Town Rangers last year. Went to Spirit for the Australian Championship, had a really good tournament, and he's found his way at Blacktown City this year. Great player.
And Abdul, with that goal, it's going to be a really interesting 20 minutes here, Abdul. Sutherland chasing with Nick Olsen here as well. Here's Nicholas Olsen. Just didn't manage to get the connection that he wanted.
But positive. And every time that Blacktown have scored today, Sutherland have responded really well. So it just goes to show you that, yeah, results might have not gone their way, but the mentality within the squad is definitely up there. Go. Thomas, the ball might be coming your way. Great touch by the fan there.
Great
Not sure
touch
whether
by
she
the
intended it or not. Lachlan Tilt, another throw in.
Lachlan Tilt with the short throw this time.
And he finds Jackson Brown. Finds Major, back to Nolan. Great work there by O'Brien. It's like David Perkovic is making another 2 changes. Former Sydney United player Tarek Mayer looks to be coming on alongside Julian Fideli.
Julian Fideli is coming on as well, Abdul. Let's see if he can change the complexion of this game.
Lachlan looks to take the throw in. To go out to Brendan Gann. He wants to bring it back to Van Amongen.
Finds McLaughlin.
Unfortunately, can't find Shaweki.
That's Pachevsky. Can't manage to connect it again.
It's back to Manidi. They reset play. Nathan Grimaldi on the ball. Look to shift it wide. And Grimaldi with a great touch there. Goes long. He's got Tanaka chasing the ball. Brandon Gann looks to get there first though. And win himself a free kick. And we're looking for our next 2 substitutions of the game. Coming off will be Takumi Afuka. Coming on for Takumi Afuka will be Tarek Maya. And coming on is Julian Fideli for Richard Shaweki.
He's been good for Sutherland, Shaweki.
Oh,
really, really good.
100%. I'm excited to see what Julian Fideli can offer up front for Sutherland. Obviously a different type of striker to Richard Shaweki, but definitely a talent within this league.
Here's Julian Fideli. Decent touch.
Julian Fideli on the ball there. Back to Pachevsky. Van Omongen there.
looking to find Olsen. He does. Let's see what Nicholas Olsen can do.
Double up! Double up!
Olsen cuts back inside. Look to cut back inside again. Referee waves away the free kick, and it will be a Blacktown goal kick.
Your Blacktown City will be back here in a fortnight's time, round 6 action, Sunday the 15th of March, 3 p.m, when we take on a great rivals, Marconi Stallions. And we can get away to next week's fixture, round 5 action, Saturday night, 7:30, up against Waikato. So next Saturday, 7:30 kick-off, away against Waikato. Back here at home, Land Stadium, Sunday the 15th of March.
As the announcer just said, Blacktown go on and play Apia next week before they're back home here against Marconi.
McLaughlin wins the first contact.
Caden Jackson Brown does his best there.
Mayer with his first involvements. Former Sydney United player, as you alluded to, Abdul.
It's Olsen on the ball. Svan Hollingdale finds Mayer. He's got Julian Fideli out wide. Mayer back out to the wide man. Crosses it in. The referee waves away.
Again, few shouts for a foul there, Abdul.
Caden Henderson restarts play. See, Van Amarongan has definitely gone out wide. See, now they're still going for that central long ball. But Van Amarongan's gone wide every time they do it now because Major's won a lot of his aerial duels. As we see Sutho go through Olsen, who crosses the ball in. Miss hit there. Tarek Mayer looks to win it, but great win by Manila.
Looking to find Travis Major early. Unfortunately, couldn't connect there. Back to Mayer.
Also, it looks like it's Yanni Nicolau that's definitely taken a higher position. He's playing further up the field on the right side instead of playing right back like he was playing in the first half. So we see Tarek Mayer tried to find Julian Fideli.
And this is dangerous now, Albert, because it's a 3v3 here if Blacktown get it right. We're here with Nolan. Against Brendan Gann. Nolan still here with Nolan. And wins his side of corner.
Well played there by the young striker.
He's been really, really good, Albert, since he's come on. Seriously, he has.
Tanaka looks to take the corner for his side. As we see O'Brien looks to cool down on the touchline. He's definitely been busy today.
He's been everywhere, Abdul.
Tanaka in the box. Jackson Brown takes it back to Maniti. Plays in O'Brien. Olsen is on his back though. Sutherland to play forward through Nicholas Olsen.
He's got space to drive here, Nicholas Olsen. Nicholas Olsen for Southern Sharks. Just can't manage to find that delivery. That was dangerous. Southern still have the ball though with McLaughlin. McLaughlin looks to deliver with a deflection and he's going to win his side of corner. Abdul entering the last 10 minutes here at Linton Park. If Sutherland are to find an equaliser, where do you think it's going to come from?
Has to be Nicholas Olsen. Has to be Nicholas Olsen. I think if they're going to leave Landon Stadium with anything, it's going to have to come through him. That's Riley Hollingdale on the corner. Brendan again doing the rounds, making movement, just making sure that it's a bit unsettling for Blacktown on the corner. Hollingdale crosses it in. Calls for pushing it back there.
Referees waved play on, and we're going to remain with Caden Henderson for a Blacktown goal kick.
Who do you reckon's the more stressed of the two on the touchline at the moment?
It's been an impression of the I actually can't see David Perkovich. So, by process of elimination, I'm going to have to say Mark Crittenden.
Oh, there you go. There's Perko. Look, I think there's definitely an eeriness to these last 10 minutes because it could go either way. A Blacktown goal just seals it for them. Sutherland score, and it's anyone's game. As we see Nolan on the ball here. He's got Jackson Brown to his left, who plays it out to Tanaka. Back to Jackson Brown. Back to Tanaka. Grimaldi whips it into the box. Hollingdale.
Just couldn't manage to find Fideli there. And again, it's just those little 5-yard passes at the moment that Sutherland aren't managing to get right. Nolan giving chase, making it awkward for Nizic. And he's yes.
Unfortunate for Blacktown there. You could see him lining up from meters away, but just couldn't get his leg above the ball. I think if he gets above the ball, he probably at least hits it on target.
He was always going for the half volley, Abdul. He was always going for the half volley. Entering the last 10 minutes here now at Lindsay Park. Sutherland chasing the game 2-1.
It's McLaughlin on the ball. Sharks in the box. Nicolau wins his side a corner. My apologies. Goal kick.
Wearing glasses, Abdul, yes?
Yes, I am today. All right, another substitution for Sutherland. Does look like Ty McGowan will be coming on for number 14, Yuto Kokuro. Jackson Brown playing into space, finds Major. He goes himself down the right side, crosses the ball in. Nobody there. Jackson Brown the closest onto it. Nathan Grimaldi with a clearance. Lachlan Till gets his head to that one. Maniti with a bit of the press, but Thomas Olsen is on his own. He's finding the spaces in between the lines, and I think that's what's caused him to be so dangerous in the last sort of 10 minutes.
Just got to find him. But again, Brendan again, just moments earlier, rushing it, trying to find Fideli up there. Perko calling for patience in this final 5 minutes here of normal time.
Look, and Fideli's dropping into those spaces. If he finds him there, too much on the ball, and it goes out for another Blacktown goal kick. Julian Fideli is definitely finding the spaces in between the defenders. I will tell you that. It's just a matter of whether they are able to find him with the ball. And I think the last few attempts, they've gone to Olsen. But if you look to your other options, Julian Fideli is there.
Absolutely, Abdul's making those runs. We've just got to see here if Sutherland can find him. Cat Anderson going long, Pachevsky wins that. Wins his second.
Grimaldi does well to win his side of foul there. As Perkovic just said there, Thomas, it's not the time to give away these fouls. I think if you're going to get anything, let alone 1 point, 3 points out of this game, you're going to have to score in the next 5 minutes or
Absolutely.
so. Interesting clearance there, but Nicolao's on it. Blacktown with the throw in.
He's decided another throw in here. From a Sutherland perspective, this is exactly what you don't want. Blacktown in an attacking position here.
Mark with another Crove turn. I believe it's the fourth of the day we've seen. Back to Manidi.
Nolan just not managing to bring it down this time.
Sutherland on the break, but unfortunately passes into the back of his own player.
And it's unfortunately for Sutherland again, just getting their own players in the way. Looking to play quickly here with Pachevsky.
Julian Fideli with a great turn. Fideli, who finds McLaughlin, crosses it back in. Fideli equalizes! Julian Fideli makes it 2-2 with 5 minutes remaining.
Abdul, game on. 2-2 here at Landon Park. Fideli with the equaliser. He's been lively since he's come on, and he gets his just rewards. Abdul, frantic 5 minutes here at Landon Park. Are we going to get a winner?
That's everything you want from a substitute. Julian Fideli came on. He's been dangerous. They finally found him. McLaughlin, a great cutting ball inside. And guess what? As we said 5 minutes ago, if you find your other players outside of Nicholas Olsen, it's going to create more than one danger area.
And we just started it as well. He started with a wonderful turn. And he gets his just rewards. Interesting 5 minutes here. Major with an early ball to Haywood. Sebastian Haywood not able to find that connecting ball into Nolan.
Nicholas Olsen looks to chase that one down, but the foul is given.
Abdul Blacktown, I'm just going to be careful here because in these last 10 minutes, they haven't been able to make the most of their chances.
No, 100%. And
struggling to connect those simple passes, those balls, and they've let Sutherland come back into this game.
And if you give Sutherland the sniff, they're going to take it. There's enough quality in this side. See Pachevsky there. Great work by Caden Henderson. Looks to find Major. He's got plenty of space in front of him. He's also got Nolan, if he can find him, to his right now. But the referee stops the game. I believe it's a head injury back there, Thomas.
Yeah, there was a bit of an afters from Pachevsky. And I believe O'Brien. Bit of a couple of afters there.
Do you agree that 2-2 is a fair score?
Only Abdul, it's been a really, really even game. There's been really good moments from both sides. And if they can put those passages of play that they've had into an unlimited performance, both these sides should be nowhere near where they are.
100%.
Because they've got a lot of talent in these ranks. So with that instance, there's going to be a couple of minutes here for added time. And we're going to see what's going to happen.
And Nathan O'Brien has been handed his second yellow card, which means that Blacktown City finished this game with 10 men. I believe that was a foul given for the play before he got called back. Trying to understand what's happening.
So there would have been a bit of afters off camera. I'm not sure if the cameraman caught it. But Pachevsky and O'Brien had a bit of words to exchange. It was a push up Pachevsky, and O'Brien has received his second yellow card, which means Blacktown, as you alluded to, Abdul, will finish the game with 10 minutes. Interesting way to finish this game, Abdul. This game's had everything.
Right. And we've still got a minute to go and stoppage time. So, never say never, as the A great Justin Bieber one set, Thomas.
And Abdul, there will be a bit of stoppage time now. So there's going to be more than the 3. Let's see how long it's going to be. Are we going to get a Whitty here at Landon Park?
So we see Julian Fideli. Grimaldi wins that ball back. Maya plays it back to Pachevsky, who can't find McLaughlin. And we'll soon find out how many extra minutes we've got as well, Thomas, for stoppage time.
Just with the ball. Olsen with a smart turn against Manidi. And here's Nicholas Olsen for an 8 minutes extra time. Abdul, plenty of time for both sides. Here's Mayer.
Looks to find Julian Fideli out on the right. Great tackle there by Nathan Grimaldi, but the ball is back with Sutherland. Nicolau with the throw in. It's got Julian Fideli there. Back to Tariq Mayer. It's got Nicolau there, but utilises Julian Fideli, who puts it on his left foot. Unlucky not to hit the target.
Abdul, 8 minutes here at Landon Park. What a thrilling way for your Sunday football in the men's New South Wales NPL competition. This game's had everything.
As we've been saying this year, real football homegrown. And when it comes to the NPL competition this year, these are the type of games. There's everything in it. From talent to chaos to drama to pure skill in itself. That's what we're looking at. Nizic plays it to Van Omongen, who plays McLaughlin in. Back out to Hollingdale. He's got McGowan to his left.
He's giving chase. Major's going to see that one go to touch.
It's crazy how these games turn. 10 minutes ago, you're talking Blacktown seeing out the game, controlling the game, to Sutherland scoring the equalizer, Blacktown going down to 10 men, and then all of a sudden we're now talking turning potentially 3 points into nothing for Blacktown at home.
Absolutely. We've got about 6.5 minutes here, Abdul, of the remaining time here at Landon Park.
Okay, and Anderson goes long. Got Jackson Brown. Great work by Gann. Hollingdale's seemingly playing a bit further up the pitch now.
Was going to need to. Abdul pushing for it. Why not? Still looking for their first points here. Sutherland Sharks.
Great work by Beniti there. Nicolau on the ball. Finds Pachevsky. Goes out to Van Omongen. Plays in McLaughlin. Van Omongen back on the ball. Finds Tariq Mayer in the heart of midfield. Back out wide to Nicolau. He's got plenty of options in the middle.
Here's Julian Fideli! And he just skims it over.
Plenty happening there in the box. Caden Henderson made a great save first, but pushes it onto the post, and then Julian Fideli could have had a brace.
Could have had a brace, Abdul. He's been really, really good since he's come on. Abdul, 6 minutes here left of time. Everything to play for. Let's see how this pans out.
Loving the dialogue between the two managers today, Thomas. I can't lie.
Real football, homegrown. Brendan Gann, a bit too eager to win that.
Travis Major, Spencer restart play. Look to go long. Stefan Yez gets to the ball. Wins his side. Throw in with about 4 minutes left of added time.
Someone marking on the 10.
Blacktown not in urgency here, Abdul, to get play going.
No, a man down, walking away with a point.
Long throw, though. They choose to go short.
McGowan on the ball. Look to play it out.
He's done well in a tight area, not to give away a corner.
Tilt playing his old teammate Hollingdale, crosses the ball in. Pachevsky gets it out of the box. McGowan onto it. Finds Gann, who finds Julian Fideli, who's got Gann to his left, but wins his side.
Abdul, second foul and a second red card here, Abdul, for Manidi. A second red card here, Abdul, at Landon Park, and Blacktown are down to 9 with 3 minutes to go.
Probably a foul that didn't need to happen.
They were on the break, Abdul. They were on the break, but a second red card here for Blacktown City.
Well, Southo played United the other week, finished with 10 men for United. They play Blacktown 2 weeks later, finished with 9. Can they get the result this time?
3 minutes, Abdul, with a little bit of added time, obviously, for the 2 red cards. Everything to play for here.
Tarek Meyer, the ex-Sydney United player, sending over the ball. Back with Meyer. Still find Nicolau. Gets the ball into the box. Back with Nolan, who's got time, and he's got space. He's also got Jackson Brown to his right. Haywood on the ball. Jackson Brown there. Brendan Gann looks to hit Blacktown on the break. McLaughlin has got time and he's got space. He's got Olsen on the inside alongside Julian Fideli, but overhits the cross.
Travis Major with a crucial interception there, Abdul. Blacktown down to 9. This is going to be really interesting, Abdul, with the remaining 2 minutes here. All to play for here at Landon Park.
The ball is with Pachevsky.
Sutherland, they sniff blood. They want this third. They want this match winner.
Then Amongan finds McGowan in plenty of space.
And it's a penalty here for Sutherland Sharks. Maxime Yaz with a push in the back on McGowan. And Sutherland Sharks have the chance to possibly seal this match.
Get their first 3 points of the season. Penalty kick away. Again, a silly foul by Blacktown again. They're down to 9 men. They've almost imploded today. But it's about Sutherland now. I believe it will be Nicholas Olsen taking the penalty.
What a 10 minutes. It's all turned here.
Football's a game of moments. And as we said, it's the small attention to detail. But it will be Nicholas Olsen who takes the penalty to the spot.
Abdul, Nicholas Olsen here to win the game for Sutherland Sharks from the spot. He's done it earlier today. Can he get his second?
97th minute, I believe. Nicholas Olsen on the spot. To seal it for the Sutherland Sharks. Nicholas Olsen puts it away, and the Sutherland Sharks are heading towards their first 3 points of the 2026 season.
Abdul, look at the celebrations. The coaching staff's involved. Every single player's involved. And Abdul, I'm afraid to say Blacktown have done it to themselves. They've let Sutherland Sharks in with a sniff, and the Sharks, Abdul, they sniffed blood.
That's it. And when a shark smells blood, Thomas, they come fighting, and they've definitely bit off more than they can chew here when it comes to Blacktown today. And I'll tell you what, well deserved by Sutherland. They recomposed themselves. They definitely took control of the game again, and bit by bit they got it away. And we're about 30 seconds away from the full-time whistle, and it's 3-2 to the Sutherland Sharks. Well done to David Perkovic and his side today, picking up their first 3 points.
Abdul, is this the game that turned Sutherland Sharks' season? We'll wait and see.
Just have to wait and see. Still 26 weeks to go. Plenty of football to be played. But I think this could be very much the start.
Sutherland Sharks have to stay composed.
We've had everything this game, Thomas. Wouldn't put it past them. Ronaldo goes long. Daniel Nizic claims it. taking his time.
Twice, get out of there! Get up! Twice! Brain! Come on!
Nizic goes long. Tries to find Olsen.
Manages to keep it in. Back to Nicholas Olsen. Silly yellow there. Kicking the ball away.
It's Blacktown throwing, I believe.
Bit of confusion here between the linesman and the referee, Abdul. Resulting in a Blacktown City throw-in here. Wins his first contact.
He's got Julian Fideli in space. Finds Julian Fideli. Nicholas Olsen screaming for the ball at the back post. Fideli goes himself. Just wide.
And Abdul, that would have been signed, still delivered. 4-2, game over. But Fideli goes over.
Over the bar.
And it's just a matter of how much time the Blacktown have left.
We're in post out of time at this point.
Abdul, we are beyond Fergie time here, mate.
Jazz punches the ball in frustration. Referee, whistle in hand, I think looking at his clock, looking at a full-time whistle any moment now.
McLaughlin going long. Bit of a pull there for Hollingdale.
Blacktown with probably their last chance of the game, if even. Major goes long. Got Haywood, couldn't get to the ball. Grimaldi tracking back. Mayer, who finds Hollingdale. He's got Julian Fideli on his inside. But that is full time, and the Sutherland Sharks walk away 3-2 winners over Blacktown City. Their first 3 points of the season, thanks to a Julian Fideli equaliser and then a Nicholas Olsen penalty to seal the deal against a 9-man Blacktown. Thomas, how you feeling after that one?
Abdul, what a game. What a storyline. And is this the game again that turns Sutherland Sharks' season? We'll wait and see. What a performance from Sutherland Sharks. The mentality they showed. But Blacktown, unfortunately, architects of their own downfall, Abdul. 2 red cards in a game. That's quite a feat.
100%. And, you know, we touched on it before. They've got the quality. Both sides have this quality. And it's their own undoings that cost them today on either side, the first half and the second. And when it comes to Sutherland, as you said, hopefully this is the game that definitely turns their season around, because plenty of quality on the side, plenty of quality in the coaching squad as well.
But credit to Sutherland Sharks, Abdul. They saw the opportunity and they took the they took the advantage of it, and they got those 2 goals, Abdul. And most decisively, Nicholas Olsen from the spot gets the match winner.
That's it. Well, I've been Abdul Salam.
And I've been Thomas Militic from United by Football. It's been an absolute pleasure to commentate this men's New South Wales NPL Round 4. Last match of the round.
See you guys next week.
See you next week.
I was about to fall asleep until Jesus.
What a game we just... Abdul, mate, what a game have we just witnessed here at Landon Park.
You know, they say when a shark smells blood, they attack.
Abdul, 2 red cards to Blacktown. Architects of their own downfall, some would say.
Their own credit to Sutter. They pushed and pushed and pushed, and to their own credit, they picked up their first 3 points of the season. So it is what it is.
Abdul, are the Sutherland Sharks going to turn their form around? We'll wait and see.
Yeah, the UBF.
Daniel, só que de chance. Jamie, bravo, seni.
Hey?
How's mine not a fucking pen? Hey, how's mine not a fucking pen?
Hey, to be fair, I love the dialogue between you and Coco.
That's me. That's not like chat. How's mine not a fucking pen if you use those fucking things? With all due respect.
No, you're right. Whatever you're right.
Called everything like that.
Just like this up here.
Yeah.
See you, Bill.
Thanks, fellas.
No worries.